Today, we're going to cover 3 steps to overcome the fear of prospecting. Hey guys, welcome here to Propcoach. Coach Taco coming to you. And by the way, my biggest fear is that nobody's actually watching these videos. But how do I overcome that one? You know how? If you would just subscribe to my channel. Just subscribe, and let's just get started. So like I promised to you, we're going to actually go through the 3 steps to actually really overcome that fear of prospecting. You know, prospecting is simply a key activity in your business. It just has to be done every single day. Let me say that again. Every single day. Yes. Because that is really the fuel of your business. It's prospecting that helps you to reactivate old clients. It's prospecting to reactivate existing clients. It's the activity to make sure that you check your database, and in that database you have a lot of people, and from those people somebody will be ready to actually do business with you. And the more time, effort, and attention you give it to prospect those people, the more chance you of course have to find somebody in that database that is actually ready to move forward with you in the next step of the sales process. But you know, what I have found is that usually the activity is not the problem. Agents know that they have to do prospecting, but the thing is that they're simply scared for prospecting. From a survey that we have done at Propcoach, we have found that close to 50% of real estate agents would identify prospecting one of the activities that they don't like to do, that they really like to avoid, that they wish that they didn't have to do the prospecting. So you can see that the fear is quite big in prospecting. So let me help you with simply 3 steps, only 3, that can really help you to overcome that fear. Are you ready? Let's get started. Okay, number 1, let's go simply to, you need a structured plan for prospecting. So let me just write that down, right? And that plan is all about simply asking yourself a couple of very, very simple questions. First of all, who are you prospecting? Who? You need to be very identified in who you want to prospect, right? I usually call this your dream 100 clients, right? Who are the 100 people that are most likely to do business with you? If you're already very clear who your target is, it's going to be much easier to take on that activity, identify who that group is, and most likely you will know how to address them in the best possible way. Now, the next thing that is super, super important is all about, what do I need to say? What is it that you need to say? And this is simply about script building an effective script that you can practice over and over again. We will come back to that a little bit later. And then you know what you basically can do every single time once you meet your prospect, right? Once you call your prospect, once you sit down with your prospect, once you have a viewing with your prospect, all of those things can be scripted, right? There's a lot of scripts that you can find online. There's a lot of scripts you can find with Propcoach, but I can tell you the best script that you will ever make is the script that you make yourself, because it's more your voice. It's more what you say. And you only have to do it one time, and you probably will have to tweak it a few times, but as you tweak it, it simply just gets better and better and better. Okay, now that you know who to target, who to speak to as a prospect, you know what to say, now it's all about how many are you going to target on a daily basis, right? You want to know how many people are you actually going to prospect every single day. And that time you're going to block in your calendar also every single day. During that time, you're not allowed to do anything else than just simply prospecting, because you know that is the fuel of your business. And as it is the fuel, you don't want your business to run out of fuel. So every single day you need to fuel it up again. Do your prospecting with the target amount of prospects you want to reach, and based on that, you will be on track every single day. So now you know who, now you know what to say, now you know how many people to target. Alrighty then, so now you know who, what, and how. Now it's simply two final questions you need to ask yourself is, first of all, where am I going to do it? Listen, many people say, okay, where? It doesn't really matter, right? I have a phone, I have a laptop, we're living in this world of virtual can do anything, but still for me and for many agents out there, environment is important, right? A place where you don't get distracted, a place where you can actually sit or stand and actually do your calls, right? A place that you can work in peace, that you can be focused, a place that you feel inspired, right? Can be at your office, can be in a cafe, can be at your home, but create an environment where you feel comfortable to do the prospecting, right? Because a lot of times people just don't feel comfortable doing the calls in the office because they have 6, 7 people sitting around them. I completely understand. I also don't like it. I want to sit in a room all by myself that I can do the calls, don't be distracted by anybody else calling, and because of that, I'll be way more productive and way more focused. So choose your location very carefully and you become super, super productive. Okay, now we got it out. We know who to target, we know what to say, we know how many people we need to prospect, we know where we're going to do it in a safe environment, and now is the last one, the cherry on the cream, the creme de la creme, the biggest question you need to ask yourself, why am I doing it? Why are you doing it, right? The biggest question, your why, why you do what you do, right, is your purpose, right? At the end of the day, nobody in the world really likes prospecting, right? It's an activity that can be draining, can take some time, takes a lot of your energy, can get rejections, but it's all a question of what motivates you to drive that business, right? If your why is super clear, right? Is it for your family? Is it for a goal that you want to achieve? Is it for your traveling? Is it for your financial freedom? Why is it that you're doing this? And put that into the environment, right? Have that on a board, have it on a piece of paper on a wall. Do the things that you need to do so that you know that that environment supports that inspiration, that every day that you do the prospecting, you get reminded, this is why I need to do it. Okay, great guys. You know what? I need to calm down a little bit because the first one got me so excited, right? Because I just know if you just take care of number 1 only, you already make this 80% jump. The number 2 and the number 3 is just kind of add-ons, right? It's like not the signature, it's not the main course, right? These are kind of like little desserts that come on top of that. If you just take care of the first one, you already would have a 80% jump. But let's give that extra 20% so that you really can make it perfect, right? The second one is all about, okay, you need to also give yourself some practice time, right? Because practice, you need to role play it, and then you need to, of course, repeat that process over and over again, right? Listen, this is all about keeping it simple for yourself, right? And you need to create that habit a little bit. You have to kind of make it your second nature. You have to make it part of your life. The reason why we have a fear, it's because it's out of our comfort zone. So we have to bring it into our comfort zone. We have to make it like it's super normal to us, right? Things like how we brush our teeth, like things how we drive to our office, things like how we do very normal things in life. Prospecting has to become one of those normal things. One of the things that your brain tells you, hey brain, it's a no-brainer, right? Hey brain, this is just what I do every day. Hey brain, this is just what needs to get done. Hey brain, this is what I'm good at, right? You need to get comfortable. And how do you get comfortable with that? Well, with anything, with playing a guitar, with doing the saxophone, by doing soccer, by painting a beautiful painting, at the end of the day, you need to practice it, then you need to role play it, and then you need to repeat that, right? So what's the difference between practice and role play? Very simple. Practice is you practice it yourself, you take your script and you do it in the mirror, right? And then the second time you role play it with somebody else. So you can get some positive feedback. People can give you that, give you those little tweaks that you maybe didn't see yourself. And then from there, you just keep improving. And you know what? You will be amazed, I tell you, how fast this can go. If you start practicing every day for just the next 2 weeks, I can tell you, you will have a 500% improvement in your overall prospecting skills. If you, on top of that, also do some daily role playing with one of your colleagues, with one of the people in your office, you do it daily and you do that for the next 2 weeks, trust me, your prospecting and the results of your prospecting will simply jump through the roof. We still have to cover number 3. And number 3 is, again, a little additional, like a little dessert. Actually, the dessert that comes after the dessert, right? This is all about, that is close to the role play, but you have to kind of find an accountability partner. At the end of the day, you know, you are doing the work, right? And you have to be super disciplined to do this every single day. Then you practice it and you do the role play so you get better and better and better. But why not include an accountability partner, right? Somebody like a mentor, a coach, somebody that can help you and push you forward to hit those numbers, to hit more targets, to make sure that he reminds you to the why that you're doing that. A coach, a good mentor, somebody in your office that is maybe has done this many years before. Ask them to hold you accountable for your actions, hold you accountable for the goals and the targets that you want to reach. If you have somebody like that, that will really push you beyond of what you actually can expect from yourself, right? It's those people around us that take us out of the comfort zone, that make us more disciplined, and that get us the results that we really want. Hey, you have to do the hard work, but it doesn't mean that you have to do it all alone. It means that if you find a good partner, somebody that can really push you, that can set you to the right direction, somebody like, if you see it with athletes, you see it with the biggest executive people in the world, right? They all have coaches, they all have mentors. Why don't you do the same thing? Find somebody in the office, come and find me. Go and find somebody in your family that can simply hold you accountable for the goals, the targets, the KPIs, everything that you want to reach in life. And that will definitely help you to push yourself in overcoming the fear of prospecting. Okay guys, there you have it. 3 steps to overcome the fear of prospecting. I want you to remove the fear, because if you become comfortable with prospecting, with these 3 simple steps, a world will open for you, and that will really create the ability not only to get more clients, but to increase your income and to really become that professional person that you always wanted to become. Prospecting is the key activity in your business. Overcome the fear of it and everything becomes way more easier. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching here at Propcoach. Hey, listen, if you want me to cover another topic that is important in your business, you just comment in the comment box below, and that will definitely be our next subject here at Propcoach. For now, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again next time. Bye!